Now, hello everybody, my name is Christian and welcome back to Skycast, and we have a multi-day severe weather outbreak getting ready to take place from the Central Plains on up into the Midwest. So let's go ahead, break it down, and discuss what's going to happen. And we are starting this severe weather risk with an enhanced risk of severe weather from the Red River on up into Oklahoma and southern Kansas. This is going to include cities Wichita Falls, Altus, Lawton, Oklahoma City, Enid, all the way up into Wichita, Kansas. This slight risk stretching further all the way from San Angelo to Kansas City. And then we have other areas that are under a severe weather risk too, up here toward the Ohio Valley, Frankfort, Lexington, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio. And then over here, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Charlottesville, Harrisonburg, a few different areas that are under this risk. And then that marginal risk are very expansive from Texas all the way here to New Jersey. So our main area is going to be right here across this area where we are going to see the potential for damaging winds to potentially destructive wind gusts and the potential for a few tornadoes. And I want to go ahead and line this out here. It'll remain relatively quiet. A lot of cloud cover in here, and we'll need to monitor to see if that does hinder the severe weather threat. But a lot of cloud cover out in that area, but we will have pockets that will help with instability. And that as instability increases, that's where we're going to start seeing severe thunderstorms pop up. This is going to be about 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we can already see about that area we do have some thunderstorms, potentially supercells, getting ready to go off in the slight risk area on the Texas-Oklahoma border. But really, as we begin to get into the 7 and 8 o'clock time frame is what we're going to be watching. These will be initial supercells, and this will be a concern for large hail and tornadoes from the northwest of Oklahoma City. So definitely something to be concerned of with this right there. A reason to stay weather aware, especially areas of Enid, south of Winfield to like Punco City, I believe is right in this area. So definitely something to take concern, and then it potentially supercells down here to the north of Altus to the south of Woodward. So definitely a concern there once again for large hail and tornadoes. Wouldn't even rule out a strong tornado in this environment, very conditionally there, but if we get a sustained supercell, it's definitely a possibility. Now as we continue, these will eventually congeal into a line, and when with this actually turns into the line, that is where we're going to start seeing the bigger threat for damaging winds to potentially destructive winds across the enhanced risk about 9 to 10 o'clock Central Standard. This will move through, impact the Oklahoma City metro between 10 and 11 p.m. And then this will just continue to weaken as it goes on into the night as it runs out of instability. So definitely a potent severe weather day into the nighttime hours tonight, evening and nighttime, that needs to be taken seriously across this region. Now, not much going on across the two slight risks that we're seeing, but still something to note. Really just a bunch of pop-up storms, a few elevated storms. If we get a surface-based one, wouldn't rule out a brief tornado in this area. But if we continue to play this through the afternoon and evening, just a lot of these stronger thunderstorms, which could bring some small hail, some gusty winds, and the potential for some lightning with these as well. So really not a major threat over here. We're really highlighting that enhanced risk for the main event. But if you're in either one of these slight risks, even in the marginal risk here, have a severe weather plan just in case a warning does get issued. Now, as we get into the day 2 risk on Thursday, the 2nd of April, we have another enhanced risk. This is just west of the Chicago metro, includes areas of Madison, Rockford, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Peoria, and Springfield. And this could even be a more significant day, even for tornadoes. 10% hatched risk out for this area. This is only the SIG 1, so definitely the potential for tornadoes up to EF2. But this is where we're starting going to get into the outbreak part of this severe weather event, where we could see numerous tornadoes damaging to destructive wind gusts and some large hail events. And if we play this through overnight tonight and into tomorrow, into the morning hours tomorrow, gonna have a lot of rain in this area, especially out here towards more of the Des Moines, Cedar Rapids area. So that could end up being a little bit of a flooding threat, especially if we will get some stronger showers out here towards the enhanced risk there. Let's play this through. And we will need to see how morning convection does the morning of. This is going to be about 10 to 11 Central Standard Time, this run right here. And depending on if thunderstorms have cleared out or not, that we will get to see how much instability and how much atmosphere recovery really does happen. Very common for severe weather events like this to have morning convection, so it's not out of the ordinary. As we get into the afternoon, though, we will need to watch for the potential for developing supercells. We will have a low pressure system kind of right here in this area, and we will have supercells pretty much forming ahead of this throughout the afternoon and the evening. So if we play this through into 4 p.m., a lot of congealing thunderstorms, potentially a few sustained supercells with this. And then even as we get into the evening hours, we will have a line of potentially supercells form right here in the enhanced risk area. So definitely something to keep an eye on with this. And then eventually these supercells will weaken off to the east as we get into the early morning hours due to lack of instability and storm fuel and all that. But throughout the afternoon and evening from like 2 p.m. on into the nighttime hours, areas in the enhanced risk and the slight risk area need to be taking this seriously. Potentially significant severe weather day ahead for this one. And then on April 3rd, on Friday, we have yet another enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms. This slight risk actually extends all the way down to areas north of the Red River. So Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Kansas City, Jefferson City, up here into parts of Waterloo and Fort Dodge. But this enhanced risk right here is where we're most concerned yet again. This orange, Des Moines, Indianola, I believe that's how you pronounce that, Newton, Marshalltown, into Iowa City. And I would likely see that this, as we get closer time to see how this develops, we will likely see an extension and an enhancement of this enhanced risk. Because as we get all the way out into this HRRR run, we do not have any more data with this, so we're not really able to see how this will unfold on simulated reflectivity like we've been looking at the other two. But this is also another one of those days that can be a significant severe weather setup. And especially as we are 2 days away, the National Weather Service already has confidence that this could be a severe weather event too notable. So definitely take this one seriously as well. Once again, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, areas in northern Missouri here, take this seriously and have that severe weather plan. Now, besides that, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for choosing Skycast as your go-to weather place, and you can follow me on X. Link is in the description. Have a great day. Stay safe. Have that severe weather plan for this setup, and I will see you guys in the next one.